welcome to Chicago Reacts. Welcome back if you've been here before, and today I'm gonna watch Max Fosh again. Today I'm watching him spend 24 hours with a literal elephant in the room. I don't know what to expect. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say I don't know what to expect from this. He spent 24 hours living with an elephant. So, there's not much else to say. If you want to see more stuff like this, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. If there's something else in particular you want me to look at, also tell me in the comments below. And now let's see how messy this gets.
It's an elephant in a room for 24 hours. This could get awkward. We're roomies now.
The elephant in the room. Something that is obvious, but no one wants to mention. The elephant in the room is very obvious in this picture. Like, that pot definitely isn't clean. But what is it like to actually be with an elephant in the room?
I'm literally holding about 10 kilos of
Is it awkward? Is it funny?
Dinner time!
And why is no one talking about it?
I think it would probably just smell. I've ridden an elephant before. Not to, you know, that's my flex. I've ridden an elephant. I don't remember much about it. It smelled. I mean, it was like it ate the whole time that we were on it. Like, never stopped eating.
Just a morning floss then.
So, I thought I'd find out for myself. This is the story of how I flew 7,000 kilometers to live with an actual elephant in an actual room. But what I wasn't planning on
Is the camera for the tigers?
was being joined by some other guests.
It's highly likely to be a tiger.
So, you find me in New Delhi airport at 1:15 in the morning. This is weird. I don't know what it's going to be like to live with an elephant for 24 hours. Hope she's very accommodating of her new roommate.
Oh my god, they were roommates.
I'm really going to this quite blind, so I don't really know what to expect.
Oh, that was a good vine, y'all. Do you remember that? And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. I remember that one. That was lit. I quote that all the time, or like I think about it a lot, but like none of the people that I hang out with like are on the internet ever, so no one ever knows what I'm talking about.
If I'm brutally honest, but that's the beauty of the channel.
I actually haven't told you who I will be bunking with for 24 hours. This is Tara. She was born into captivity to be a begging elephant in India in the 1970s, but she was rescued by Belinda Wright and her family in 1989 and was rehomed on their farm, Kipling Camp, where she's now just a lady of leisure. She goes for her daily walks, has baths, and eats 300 kilos of food every day.
This is one meal?
Tara is 70, so she's an older woman.
And she will flirt. She loves men.
Amazing.
All right, Max, don't get too excited. Kipling is located in the middle of the jungle, and so after 2 flights and 3 hours of driving...
Your car says racer, Durgesh. Are you a racer? Doesn't matter.
on less than optimum roads,
It's quite hard to sleep.
I'd finally arrived.
I think we're here. Thank you very much. How are you?
Thank you.
After being greeted by the goodest of welcome parties I could have ever hoped for,
Hello.
we made our way into camp to meet Belinda.
Belinda, how are you?
I'm exhausted.
I'm literally walking to go and meet Tara for the first time. And for this timer to begin, 24 hours with an elephant in the room. Other than that, I really have absolutely no expectation of what I'm about to get myself in for. But hopefully by the end, she'll warm to me. Oh my god. This all feels a bit real. How heavy is she? I guess you shouldn't ask a woman her weight. Hey. Hello. Oh my god. Look at the size of her.
That's so cool. Elephants are amazing creatures. I love elephants.
She sounded like to you guys.
It was a slightly awkward first meeting, but Tara has allowed me into her room, which is a good start. But I was determined that Tara and I would become firm friends over the next 24 hours. And so I wanted to make a good first impression. We all know that the best way to anyone's heart is through their stomach, and Tara has a massive stomach.
This is one meal? Okay. Dinner time. This is enormous. Just like this? This is the size of 3 steering wheels.
Oh my god, it's the size of like one steering wheel. These like look like giant pancakes is what they look like.
Okay, this is going to take you a while to eat, isn't it? Got air conditioning.
Now, of course, I'll be spending the full 24 hours with Tara.
Thank you very much.
Sleeping next to her, cooking for her, and cleaning up her crap. And despite wanting to stay in the room for the entire day,
See, that's nice that he's gonna actually be doing some work.
that wouldn't be very nice for Tara. She has a strict routine that she likes to stick to. Instead, wherever Tara goes, I go. And after her food, Tara normally goes for a walk. Now, this part of the world has the highest percentage of wild tigers anywhere on the globe, and they regularly walk right into camp.
When we had the guest, they saw 2 tigers.
They saw 2 tigers, so they come close to camp?
Oh, yeah.
They do?
With that in mind, I was a bit nervous for our walk. We trekked through the jungle for hours, which I'm sure was just a short stroll for Tara. But it wasn't long before we got another reminder that we weren't out here alone.
These are the camera traps for the tigers. How often do you see like tigers?
Oh, good. At least he's with like people. Like he is. It's not just him alone. He does have people who know what they're doing out here. That's good. I was a little bit worried.
Every couple of days.
Every couple of days?
Yeah.
They walk down this track. Luckily I have the biggest thing in the animal kingdom to look after me. Although I don't think she seems that fussed about looking after me. Is that nice?
After a long day of traipsing through the jungle, we finally arrived back home, and it was time to prepare for my first night alone with Tara. So while Tara was tucking into her final ginormous meal of the day, Belinda pulled me aside for a safety chat.
There were alarm calls while you were with Tara, just on the other side of the road. There were cheetal deer calling and monkeys. It's highly likely to be a tiger. So I hope you don't mind sleeping there.
Does that mean they have seen a tiger, or they
Yes. No, they will have seen a big cat.
Now, I was here to spend 24 hours with an elephant in the room, and I'd be damned if the threat of being eaten by a tiger was gonna get in the way of that.
That is a giant bug.
Bugs all over me. She's just scoffing her face.
Oh, he's gonna get like eaten alive by mosquitoes. Is what he's gonna eat alive.
Thank you very much. This is so weird. This elephant is my roommate. She's a very conscientious roommate though. She's quite quiet, considering she's enormous.
So after a quick good night and a less than ideally placed bedtime wee,
I'm literally about to go to bed, Tara.
it was time for both of us to catch some shut-eye.
Right, I'm gonna go to bed. She's in the corner, and hopefully don't get eaten by a tiger.
Oh, good. Mosquito netting.
It's 4 in the morning. Tara's asleep behind me. There are some monkeys going mad. It's a bit worrying.
Yeah, I would be worried. And also just like it would be so loud. Like on all of those different like I would not be sleeping. I wouldn't be able to get to sleep. There's so many different like sounds, like you're outside. I never camped well. I didn't camp well at all. I was not a good camper. It's like I'm uncomfortable. There's like noises that are not like just my fan. I was so bad.
Bright and early in the morning, it was now time for the slightly less glamorous side of being Tara's roommate.
I'm literally holding about 10 kilos of shit.
Tara's not the best at cleaning up after herself, so the first job of the day for her roommate is cleaning up her crap from the night before. And there was a lot of it.
A lot of shit done. You happy? It's time to make Tara's enormous amount of food.
It really is good that he's like making the food. Like I wasn't expecting him to be doing that, but it's really sweet that he's like, you know what, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna stay in your place and I will take care of the elephant. Like that's nice.
And in there is the 20 kilos of rice that she eats. Right, breakfast time. More? Right. Morning. 6 o'clock. It was an interesting evening. There was a lot of monkey calling last night, which was a bit scary. But she seemed pretty chilled about the whole thing, which was good. I've been up since about 4 doing her breakfast, taking out the excrement from the night before. And yeah, my final few hours with Tara.
Alright, so what? He's had like 3 hours of sleep in the past 2 days? Good luck.
Just a morning floss then.
I was right to have been a bit nervous last night as I was called to see Belinda, who had something to show me. That was about 20 metres from my room. An enormous tiger, and he wasn't coming for tea.
It's so scary to know that there actually was a tiger.
They noticed.
So they would have noticed me there?
Yes, definitely. Definitely. But it's not, it's not harmful. I think it's a privilege.
It absolutely is. I mean,
Yes.
I mean, like, if they know that there's a person there, I guess that they're probably they're not going to actively attack if they know there's, an elephant and a human. They're probably not going to do anything. But still, scary.
you're sleeping outside. It's both a privilege and absolutely terrifying.
She laughs like a witch.
My time with Tara was coming to an end, and I thought we'd been getting on pretty well when she wasn't trying to hit me with leaves. But the big test to find out whether she'd accepted me as a roommate would come at bath time.
Right, it's Tara's favourite time of the day when she can go swimming. There's a lake where she goes swimming, and the big test is whether Tara invites you to go swimming with her. That's when you kind of know that you have, made a good impression. She's chomping. Oh, she's having some wood right now. Chew it, go on. Jesus, Tara. Right, have a swim.
Tara's bath time is very much for her, and she's quite particular about it. I also need to remember that she is a wild animal and they need to be respected. So it's for the people that live with Tara every day to check that she's comfortable enough for me to join her. Belinda and everyone at Kipling has done so much incredible work to make sure that the populations of tigers and elephants are safe, but destruction of habitat is still a huge problem.
We do awareness amongst the villagers, because some of the villagers suffer terribly. There's nowhere else for them to go and they get aggressive.
It's hard to imagine Tara being anything but a giant puppy, and getting to spend 24 hours with this elephant in the room was one of the most incredible experiences of my life. Now, time for a swim.
Are you getting in?
आप अंदर जा रहे हो? साहब जाएंगे?
Can I go in?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had this video idea because I thought it would be silly to the max. But I've realised how important wildlife is.
This isn't awkward at all. This is one of the greatest experiences of my life.
That sounds awesome. Oh, wow.
Tara is nothing but kind, intelligent, and diligent on her cuticle care, and I wish every day that there could be an elephant in the room.
Oh, wow. All right, that was... Oh, one last thing.
As it's time for Tara's lunchtime, I thought I would address the elephant in the room. Yeah, it's in there. Thank you. My t-shirt. The 21st of October 2022 at 5 p.m. What's that all about? Well, it's the launch of a new company that I'm starting called the Silly Company. And what it is that every month there's going to be a new product that gets dropped, and they're inherently very silly. Now, what's special is there's only going to be 100 items of each product each month, and this month, the first ever item on the Silly Company is my very own Cubits glasses. I've worn these glasses in videos for the last 3 or 4 years, and amazingly, I now have my own line with them. They've got red temples and they've got something silly written on the inside. They're absolutely awesome. And they go live at 5 p.m. on the 21st of October. So, get them before they're all gone.
Okay, cute. Well, I mean, that was a year ago, so you can't get them anymore, but you might be able to get... Can't get them anymore, but you might be able to get some other things from the Silly Company. I don't know what I just did there with the mic. I'm gone. I've gone a bit batty, apparently. But anyway... Thank you all so very much for watching with me. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see anything else, just let me know in the comments below, and I will do my best to get to it. So thanks again. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.